Carolyn. You were on a Dev Interrupted podcast episode with us, and you talked about jokingly referring to yourself as the junior probationary intern. Why is it so important for you to maintain that kind of informality?
Well, from my experiences, I don't know, Michael, yours and Lewis's, but as you get more senior in your careers, I'm not sure if you guys have found it where people feel this artificial distance because you're now much more senior and you're less approachable. And you're just like, no, I'm still the same person, but it doesn't matter what you say. It's like, you're a VP, you're whatever, you're CTO, CIO. It's just like, it's scary for people. And it's just artificial distance. And so I throw in that goofy thing just to make sure people are reminded, like, it's just a title, guys. I'm still Carolyn, I could be called Potato and I'd be the same person. In fact, I might want to change my handle now in Slack from junior probationary intern to Potato and see what people never say.
I like it.
But yeah, it's just about people just not getting distracted about the goofy stuff and remembering, like, you're here to help them. If you're really executing on that servant leader kind of model, who cares what your title is? You're just here, like, I tell people, my guys, I'm literally here to help make things happen for you and empower you. Like, it doesn't matter what I'm called.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think from what you said, Carolyn, and what Michael was mentioning earlier, I think context is key here. And actually, the number of times I've been caught out where I've just booked a random meeting because I want to talk to someone urgently, and they've been absolutely freaked out because why is the VP booking a meeting with a random engineer? They just think the worst, right? And so, like, having an agenda, to Karen's point earlier, is super important. Providing context for every meeting is super important, or even just every interaction. Why are you reaching out to some random engineer? And hopefully you do that often enough that it doesn't become this kind of freak event. But you always get kind of new engineers joining that maybe don't know the culture yet and have had a different experience in a previous environment where, yeah, they do have that distance. And that often is the case in kind of more well-structured corporate environments. And so they're moving into kind of a startup scale-up world and they suddenly get access to all the execs, whether they're in engineering or not. That's kind of a new concept and a new paradigm. And so, yeah, I think
Absolutely.
just also we have to be conscious of the fact, like, how we kind of set up those boundaries and how we break down some of those boundaries is super important. So yeah, I love that idea of just like, yeah.
Yeah. You're looking around that head with, like, the new people because they don't know you. And I know that some new people have definitely told me, like, yeah, I was told to meet you and you were scary. I'm like, why? And they're like, because your title, you head engineering, you're a partner. I'm like, oh my God, it's crazy, right? I'm like, so the new people were like scared. I'm like, there's nothing to be scared about. That's why I feel like that thing is so fun. Cause I know some people definitely have said, oh my God, I love your new people will say, oh my God, I love your handle on Slack. It's so ridiculous. It's clear from that. It just conveys already. You can
Great, yeah.
and talk to more like weird, serious, creepy, senior person. I might be creepy. I don't know. I can't exactly. Yeah.